Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Lifestyle Chats with Alice Barlow. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share this with your friends. We have a Bell Beauty app. Go ahead, download it, and see all things beauty on that lovely app of ours. On today's episode, I have my very interesting friend. You've all been asking for a part 2. When is the part 2 coming out? And we decided to bring him back. My one and only husband, I think. Yeah, my one and only husband is here today with us. Wesley, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Fun fact, by the way, I don't even call you king. You know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Yeah.
So introduce yourself to our viewers.
Wow. But no, what you see is what you get. I'm called King Wesley. That's it. Yeah. What you see is what you get. So wherever space you find me in, that's it. Yeah. But for now, I'm here. A guest. So I want to be at my best behavior today. Yeah.
Ready?
Always ready. Always ready.
Always ready.
Yeah.
So this is part 2 of, so this is Forever with the Wesleys. We're going to share a little bit about ourselves again. Going to be honest. Some questions last time were very steamy. But yeah, I can't wait to share our...
So we're sharing questions from this, from Daisy.
Yes.
Sunshine. So there are, relationship cards you can actually use for couples in case you want to, get to know yourselves better.
Married couples.
Married couples. Even if you're not married, I think you would.
Married couples.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because some of the questions in here.
Yeah.
Only if
Okay,
you're
well,
married.
all right, cool. Married couples, if you want to find something that, would be conversational starter and would get you have conversations in case you're the quiet people like me in a relationship. So,
Are you quiet?
yeah, but you're the talkative one.
No.
That I do.
Anyways, I think we rub off each other somehow.
So yeah, so we're gonna go into these questions and then see what we can actually do.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I should go first.
Okay, always.
Okay. How would you describe the way I love you to a stranger?
How would I describe the way you love me to a stranger? I think I would say the Jesus love. Yeah, like the unconditional love. Like you love me without expectations, without judging, without anything. And then you love me more than I do. Yeah, tell them that actually she loves me more than I do love her. So yeah, I think that a stranger would understand that kind of thing.
But I think you love me more than I do.
Okay, I think that's relative. It depends from which angle and perspective you're looking at it. But yeah. So that's how I would explain. What do I do that turns you on the most?
Are we really going to answer this?
Yeah, I think they need to know.
Okay, I think whenever I'm maybe absent-minded doing something around the house, and then you come and hold me from the back. Like, yeah. And I'm like, please. Please, please, please.
I didn't know. Now I know. I'm going to keep doing that more often then.
Oh, but it was my
it was
turn.
you. Yeah, it was
Okay.
you. Yeah.
What about you? What do I do that turns you on the most?
No, I don't know. I was born tan though. My goodness.
Next.
Wow.
Okay. How has your partner evolved romantically? Discuss.
How have you evolved romantically? Why are these questions more romantic today? Why? How have you evolved? I pass that. I can pass.
You're passing that question.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
Is there an evolvement? I think you've been the same.
Been constant.
Yeah, you've been constant.
Yeah.
You've been constant. Yeah, you've been constant.
Okay.
Yeah. Two. If we are going to start or rekindle one tradition, what would it be?
Rekindle or start a tradition.
Yeah.
These more often. Yes.
Doing this codes? Okay.
Something like we can plan maybe every 2 weeks. We create time and do more of these conversation cards.
For some reason, I feel like they're boring if you're just doing them. If we're doing them, just me and you. Given the fact that we started doing them in camera. You get
So
it?
you'd feel like they'd be boring.
For me and you, like it would be so weird. Yeah, if we started them without the camera thing, then I think it would be something,
A tradition.
But now every time I feel like okay, but I think it's okay, it's cool. We could do this every after 2 weeks. I think they could, only if they say we should actually come to this camera and then do them every after 2 weeks.
Or
we could do and finish them. There are very many though.
I know there are very many. Yeah. What do you think we would redo?
What would I think we would redo?
As a tradition.
As a tradition? No, I think my life is perfect with you the way it is right now. Yeah, okay. I don't want to add something on. Yeah, I don't want to add something on that I wouldn't be able.
Subtract.
Or subtract. Yeah, so far so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so far so we're good. Yeah. I think it's you.
No, that was me. Now it's you.
No, it's me.
Okay, let's see. What are some statements I make that bother you?
Ideally, the statement that would bother me from you would be, we need to talk. But you don't say that. Yeah, you only send a text message when you're probably not happy with what I just said or did. So there is never, we need to talk.
But I think there was a point when I would be like, hey, we need to talk when you get back home. Until you told me, but you don't need to tell me that we need to talk, and yet I'm coming back home. So I decided, you know what, I don't have to tell him we need to talk.
You don't need to tell me we need to talk. I'm still coming to you. I'm still coming back home.
Yeah.
And I think people fail that big part because, and women do that a lot. I don't know why you am very impatient about quite a lot of things, and yet I'm coming back home. Again, I think it even escalates to even conversations. For example, things that have happened at home or have happened to you. You get it. They already happened to you.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're going to tell me.
Yeah.
But you call me hours before I reach home, like 2 hours or 1 hour, and then you want to download every information that you feel like you can't wait to tell me, and yet I'm coming back home. And yet, even when I come back home, you could still, and again, you still start afresh, and again, tell me the same thing. You get it. And yet, you gave me a preamble. So I feel like men would want, I'm representing all the men in the world, men would prefer whatever's going on, all right? Whatever you have done, whatever has angered you and all those things, can you wait? And then we reach home and then you tell us. Because you're bothering us. Well, it's a bother because not in a bad way, but again, we're dealing with quite a lot of things.
But I think that we need to talk is like letting you know that by the time you come home, your mind
we don't need to be prepared. Men don't need to be prepared. We don't need to be prepared for anything, for any discussion. Especially we need to talk a bit of it because that will make me stay a little bit longer, drag my feet way much more, and avoid to come until I know you're asleep. Then I can come when you're sleeping. Then we avoid talking about it. So, so that is as men, and I know I'm representing most men.
The mentality.
So
behind we need to talk.
Yeah, we prefer you just know what you want to talk to us about when we come. We're like, all right.
Or would you prefer asking, hey, what time do you think you'll be home? So that she knows.
No, I'm still coming back home. If you miss out today, I'm not dying now. You can tell me tomorrow. Things can always wait. Women, things can wait.
Sometimes it's burning.
No, wait until we come. What are my 4 top strengths?
So I'm the one answering.
Yes.
Okay. I think your 4 top strengths are number 1, extraordinary patience.
Oh, extraordinary patience.
I think you're a very good leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
How? Like, the way you lead me, the way you lead others, because you have a managerial post at your place of work. You are the president for Fagao. The way you lead the gospel artists in Kampala, I feel like you are a good leader. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in those positions. I think the third one, I would say you're very funny. Your strengths.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel like you're quite funny. You know how to lighten a mood during situations. Then what else? Yeah, you're a good dad.
Oh, I thought I was gonna come number one because I feel like I'm becoming a good dad.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it, and I'm enjoying the new space for me. Yes, being a good dad, and I think I want to drop every other aspect in my life and concentrate on being a good dad.
Hey, and a good husband.
Yeah,
First, then the dad.
That's like automatic. Yeah, so that's like automatic being a good husband, really. And being a good husband is very easy, by the way. Yeah, very easy.
Are you sure?
Very easy.
Okay.
See your life now.
Do something that will make your partner laugh right now. Let me try to first. Let me first try to have a serious face.
As if you would even keep that straight face.
That question is so easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, man. What does sexual satisfaction look like for you?
Skip.
No.
But no, you answer.
Hey, since when do we have the person this and that?
You answer that question.
What? I think I know. Let me take another one.
Okay.
Okay, what advice or tips on sex and romance would you give your spouse?
What is happening there? You're picking the feisty cards today.
No, I think these are divine. God is trying to communicate something from you to me. So you want back?
I'm not going to. I'll tell you off camera.
Now.
Yeah.
Forever hold your peace.
Okay, but it's you who wants to know.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
You don't know? Are you complaining? I know.
You know.
I know. But what more advice? So if you're not giving me advice, I'm still sticking with your same old way. We're good to go. So far it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But you didn't read out the question.
What I think I know this one. What things did we do in our dating that you now miss? Yeah, what is that?
What things did you do in our dating
Yeah,
that
that
I
we
now
now miss?
I think being like going with you to every event. I miss that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we didn't go with me to every event. You came to every
Okay.
There is a difference there.
Okay. Coming to every event.
Exactly, yeah.
You are at.
Okay, yeah.
I miss that. Because now I have to stay home with an eye. I have to sacrifice that. But before, wherever you were, I was there.
I will only see you around in the crowd, yeah.
Yeah. And one of my fond memories of an event was that event that Levikson had at the museum. And I remember thinking that it was at the theater, and I thought it would be cold. No, I thought it would be a warm indoor space, so I didn't carry a jacket. And you were emceeing that event.
Yeah.
So you warned me. You were like, Alice, we're going to be outdoor. I'm like, no, we're going to be indoor. Like, no, we're going to be outdoor. We reach, and I'm like, wait, all along we're coming to the museum. And the next thing I know, I'm not seeing you. I'm like, hey, where did Wesley go? Kumbe Bambi, you had jumped onto our border. You went, picked a jacket, came back, gave it to me, and went back and emceed the event.
The show had to wait. Yeah.
Like,
Everything else had to wait. So yeah.
yeah.
So you're comfortable with that, yeah.
So I miss.
Okay, well, first and foremost, there is no way you're going to be at an event that is definitely
I
going to be,
know.
yeah, that is going to be cold and I'd have to jump on it because
What?
no. Your car should always have, you have your own car, I have my own car. Your car should always have those jackets, extra clothes, extra everything. Now, I'm not going to.
No, you can park an extra one in your car. See?
There's always clothes in my car.
To make sure that I stay warm.
But there's no more, that exact scenario is not going to happen again. So I think you're going to miss it for quite a long time.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah. Yeah, like those are the dating stages. So when things,
Get serious.
yeah,
to
no
this
one
point.
campaigns after winning an election. Next.
Hey, be careful about what you say.
Next.
Okay. How does our relationship enhance your spiritual journey? How can I support you in your spiritual life? What are ways that we can develop our spiritual intimacy as a couple?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, we know who to turn to when things are hard.
Yeah.
We know where to run to when things are tough. Good enough, there've not been very many of those tough moments anyway.
Yeah.
We know what to do. I think the most important thing is that we know where to run to even when we don't say to each other. As in, I find you in prayer. You pray about stuff. We know what to do really. I think salvation, being united under salvation, and you being a Christian like I am, I think that becomes much simpler in our marriage because we run to one space. We don't go scattered ways.
Yes.
You're trying to find for solutions, so we know where to find a solution. And good enough, he's always been faithful to us.
Yeah.
And he's always come through for us. So yeah, we're good. We're good with that.
Okay.
Who is the person in your life that you are learning from the most right now?
The person in my life.
In your life that you're learning the most from right now?
Apart from you.
Am I the only person? Am I the person you learn from?
I think I would say you and my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I learn quite, and mom. Yeah. I've learned quite a lot from you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate God for placing.
So that's the advantage of marrying an older man, right? Because
You had to drop in that card.
no, because as in I'm older, so now I'm an older man. So now it becomes much easier to learn from me.
Yeah.
Than if it was your peer, you'd feel like
True.
yeah,
It wouldn't be so easy.
yeah.
You can learn from everybody.
Yeah, but it's I learned from your dad as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned from your dad as well and your mom
Dad
as well.
has-
Constantly, your parents
They-
are wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are wisdom.
They're wisdom. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who am I learning from? Actually, I think for me it's been Tim. Yeah, it's been Tim Sabiti.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the irony with me learning from Tim Sabiti is that even when he tells me something, it looks like I have not got it.
Yeah.
I feel like he thinks I have not got it, but I have.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like he thinks I have not got it. But constantly, like when you talk about extraordinary patience, I don't think I was this patient until I met Tim. Because my background as me has been chaotic. Yeah. Other than that, if I was a patient person, I wouldn't have gone through all the 16 schools. I wouldn't have gone through quite a lot of spaces and all of things. I would have gotten the bad books of some few people here and there.
Yeah.
But when I met Tim, there is that crazy, extraordinary patience that he has. That I think every time I'm in my own prayer closet, I just want that. You get it? Because I've dealt with quite a lot that have really,
Yeah.
like, and even in the spaces where it would be a tough place, yeah, like I would want to cut, I would ask myself, what would Tim do in this space? Then I remember Tim would just brush it off and just pretend it doesn't exist, and he just let go of it. So
Yeah.
for me too as well. So I found myself in that. So constantly, I have, yeah.
I think maybe the other person that I would add on to that list is Reverend Diana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's an amazing
Oh yeah.
singer.
Yeah,
We're lucky to call her singer.
Yeah, she is.
There are so many people. It's a blessing though.
Um,
But I know for you it's like
Tim. Yeah.
and the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And my mom though, but
Yeah, your mom. She's such a darling.
yeah, with my mom it's I don't like to show her that I take everything she tells me. So.
Let me not go deep into that conversation. Okay. What actions of mine frustrate you?
Yeah, they telling me that things that you would wait to tell me when we reach home on phone. I'm like, she could just wait for me to reach home and tell me exactly this. This could have waited. I think for me, and then the actions really, the fact that you don't lie, to me it bothers me. It bothers me so much. Yeah, like I'll tell you this. There are particular moments that I feel like we shouldn't either attend one of either events. Most times the family events and stuff like that. And I wish she could just tell her parents that she's not feeling fine, or the road what. But for some reason you always say the truth and the truth and nothing else but the truth. So I find your inability to lie a very frustrating thing. But I have learned to know that, actually I've learned that from you as well. Okay, well, for me it comes off with boldness, like I don't need to lie to anybody, I just need to tell them the truth, they will do nothing. Yeah, for me, as in excuses, I can always come up with an excuse to just get off the hook something. For you, you don't get off, you're always blank. And the other frustrating thing is that for you, you think everybody is like that.
That they're honest.
Yeah, and it frustrates me every time you show me your discomfort and unhappiness about other people's treatment towards you in that regard. I'm like, I wish she knows this is how the world rolls. Oh my God, how would she understand? So for me, my frustration comes from that place. For you to think everybody is pure, everyone should be pure, everyone should be honest, everyone should be straightforward, everyone is like direct like your parents. No, dear, they are not. The world is weird. Yeah, people lie to our faces all the time. So for me, it frustrates me that you have, even up to now, you have failed to understand that.
That people will always
not
be honest.
Yes.
It's difficult. Anyways, it's
exactly.
Yeah.
So
should I mention your action that frustrates me?
No.
Yes.
No. I don't want to hear the truth. Okay, you can go on. Okay.
Let me say it.
Okay, please do.
When you fall asleep in the chairs at home.
Yeah.
And then I tell you to come to bed.
Yeah.
And then you say, and then you go back.
Yeah.
And then you walk into the room and then...
No, I also don't know, but I feel like those chairs at home, it's where God communicates to me the most. So I'll be in his presence and I never be wanting to leave. Not that there's nothing wrong, there's something wrong in the bed, but it's just, I don't know, the laziness of me being in there and then
moving and just coming and sleeping peacefully in the bed.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, but I'm working on it.
We shall see about that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah. This one says, when was the last time you felt blessed to be my person? Be very specific. All the time doesn't count. So all the time doesn't count. So you have to be very specific. The time you felt very blessed to be my person.
The time I felt very blessed to be your person, I think was that time when we lost Jedediah.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't blame me.
Okay.
Most other men would have blamed the woman. You didn't forsake me. You continued to love me and, be there for me. Yeah.
I remember we did everything. You see, my issue was I knew everybody, and surprisingly, even people in the hospital felt the same way. Say to you, they kept singing praises to me for staying and then for being there. And then even after people getting to know, they kept thanking me. But we had done everything because I
Yeah.
don't miss antenatals um, for anything. So we did everything right. We went to the right. We went to the expensive hospitals. We did everything we thought was it. So it wasn't in any way my understanding of that situation that it wasn't in any way our doing.
Yeah.
So whatever happened then, that was God's business, not our business. I don't want to say even the devil, because I felt like God wanted to take his first fruit. So for me, it was more, my business was with God more than it was with you. And I wasn't angry, neither was I angry at God, neither at any 1 minute did I question God.
Yeah.
And then neither did I question and ask very many questions about why me, about, God, I've been here for you, I've served you, and all those things. No. I knew for some reason he had a reason as to why he had to let that happen. Because you see, even in the Bible, Job gets to
Yeah.
lose things not because the devil had a lot of power. No, it's because God let everything happen.
Yeah.
You understand that? So for me, it was that space, and I knew for a fact that's when marriage had started, my marriage, because I felt like everything was so perfect for me. Like, even I think I told you, like, in my whole life I felt like things were always perfect the way they are supposed to be. Like, everything was aligning itself the way it is. So now here there's that one hiccup. So for me, my space was, this is my space to be. Now this is what marriage is all about. And marriage was to love you more, care for you more, and wait for you more, and be patient for you. And then, yeah. So my space was to just wait and love you.
Okay. What is something that surprised you most when we got married?
Um, that you're a virgin.
What I thought you were going to say.
No.
I thought you were going to say that I wasn't leaving. I was now with you. I'm not going back to my parents' home or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's the second part of it. But the other one was, it was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was surprised. It's a rare thing to find in Kampala anyway. So yeah, also with beautiful people. But anyway, that aside, I think that's true. You
Yeah.
not leaving my space.
Yeah.
Then I knew a 12 city day. Yeah, that I was gonna be stuck with you, and you ain't going nowhere. So I had to learn to leave, to learn to share my space with you. Yeah. So that's why I let you disorganize everything and organize whatever you had to. I decided to withdraw from everything
Yeah.
that I held dear, from color white to being, I think you healed my disease, OCD. OCD. Oh my goodness. So I decided whatever I put here and I don't find it, I just look for it. I don't need to scream who took something from here. I don't need to ask anyone. I just need to know there's somebody in this house with me. So I decided to let go of everything that I held dear. Actually, I think I got born again. I get born. You know, when you get born again. Born again is salvation is sacrificial. Yeah.
Yes.
So I sacrificed everything that I felt like I really care less now. If I walked into even if I found everything is, Anaya's toys are everywhere, I care less. I wouldn't ask. I would be, okay, where do I pass? I'm in my chair, I'm comfortable, so I'm good. So I think for me, really, is the fact that I had to, let go. Accept the fact that you're living with me now, and also let go of everything that I held dear. and that came with total healing. Now I don't have OCD. Yeah, and for some reason I feel like it's the same problem even at my office as well.
Yeah.
How Robina disorganizes my desk
Yeah.
is special.
Yeah.
So I think it's a whole lady issue. So I'm good.
It's okay.
I'm good, and I've never told her, so I'm good.
But what if she watches this show? No.
She'll know, but I'm good. I am
You're
okay.
good. You're happy.
Yep. No complaining. I have already a lady at home. So it's all your thing. So I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take you back. How did you know that I was the one for you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah. I found myself in spaces and situations that were leading one thing to another, another to another, to another. Like it was very easy for me, like to relate with you, but also, no, I think I knew, because every time I missed your phone call, even if I took a day without returning it, and you called me again without me returning it, you would not tell me of a phone call you made yesterday. No. You would continue to tell me what you were telling me as if I didn't miss any phone call. Vis-a-vis on other ladies whose hell breaks loose in case you missed a phone call. You know? So this be nakwide tokwata simu we what banange can, and sometimes I would deliberately not pick your phone calls. By the way, yeah. Just to I wasn't in a mood, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't in a mood to talk to somebody. I wasn't in a mood to, and for some reason, I didn't get bothered by you. Yeah. So then I knew, oof, this is it. This is peace. I need to take home. So far so good. I'm not disappointed. Yeah.
That's what made you make the decision that I'm going to get married to Alice.
Yeah, and lockdown, all the things, but also. But quite a lot of things. But really quite a lot of things. And also, the other thing is that why I wanted to have all the children with one woman. No offense to those of you who have children in different women. How you do your thing, I just can't able to can. But growing up, I knew for a fact, because my father has had children, you know. We are 8 siblings, so there is the older siblings of us, like 2, 3. Now, forging a relationship with these other siblings, it feels like you don't love them all the time. You know, it feels, but yet you do love them because they're your father's children, and you love, and they're blood, and you like them. Now, for me, I felt like I needed to have children with one woman. So now, and then that meant that her values had to be in line with my values. So when I met you at first, because I liked the girl, she was cool, she was amazing, good vibes, good energy, beautiful, pretty, but no show off. You weren't a show off, and you're simple to relate with and stuff like that. And then I get to meet your parents. Now your parents were a deal breaker for me, because of their principle. Yeah, their principles, what they believed in and what they don't. Because again, like I always tell people, your mother-in-law is either praying for you or bewitching you. So you choose wisely. So when I got to choose when I saw your family, I chose your family. Why? Because I know it wasn't coming with lots of baggage. I was not going to go into extra intercession hours of breaking family curses, backgrounds from my side to Alice's side, all those things. No. So my prayers were going to be very limited.
Yeah.
You know, and then also I imagined where my children would spend time with their grandparents. What values would they instill in them? So after seeing how your mama had brought you up, I felt like she would definitely make a perfect grandmother. And how your dad did, I knew she would, and your siblings. So for me, I chose your family, however much I chose you as well. So we're cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, that's when I got to know that there are very many issues that actually led to make the decision. Not just one. Not just one. The beauty bit of it. Yeah. Of course, yeah.
I think for me, the main thing that made me decide to walk with you, the first main thing was when you asked me to be your girl face to face. And then I told you, let me go think about it. And then I went to pray about it. And as I was praying about it, I remembered something that my mom had told me like a year before, which she said, Alice, do you know that God can give you somebody who is physically tall but spiritually short, and somebody who is physically short but spiritually tall? Then it dawned on me as like,
so you saw me as a physically short person,
because honestly speaking, yes, because honestly speaking,
so how am I now?
Yes, spiritually tall
And physically. You mean I have not you mean I have not increased at all? You mean you mean I have not?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I give you a hand. Wow. So all along I've been trying as much as possible, thinking I've increased. Kumbe, I'm still at the same level.
You had to take the conversation.
No, but again, you know, I thought the things.
I am driving a point home. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me, I had a list. Yeah, I had a list of the things that I was looking for in a man. And I think I had like 15 things on the list.
15?
Yeah, like 15.
I think like what, 12, 14?
He got
because
13.
katika kagundi 13 ate kachakala ke sati kinga ku 15 kana ka height yo because physically na composition kama akalirwa mpukuba akama toyinza okwogera ni kanswali.
Anyways, yeah, he had 13 out of
13 out of 15.
Yeah,
not bad.
By the
not bad.
The physical.
Mwali mwaka a man with money. Tekali momo 15. You didn't want a man with money.
No, it was more of the character, and they were mainly character based. I'll tell you the second one off camera so that sikuswaza maybe.
Wait, kaswaza
Simanya
what do kakangambira need if out of camera ngenda kuswalira hiyo. Natokanga. Nakotokangamba. Even if you don't tell me.
But yeah, because I think because my dad is tall.
Yeah.
I'd wanted a guy who is tall like my dad.
Surprise.
But the Holy Spirit.
Surprise, surprise. Ta-da.
And I never knew. Anyway,
this is me.
Let me not.
Going to deal with for the rest of your life.
Yeah, kasa you're spiritually tall.
Yeah, tofauti tugenda kuzala aba wangu.
Anyways, let's continue.
Tuchagenda. All right, this one. What is the one thing you do differently during our next disagreement or argument? Do we never have a disagreement and an argument? So this card does not work.
Yeah, we're always having conversations.
So this is very invalid, by the way.
Yeah.
So, wow.
But to the people out there who disagree a lot, I think they should.
All right. I tell you what happens. We, as a matter of fact, ever since we got married, we've never fought. We have never been. I've never been angry at her. I don't know about her, but I think she's just, how someone would do something that isn't nice, and then what she does, I don't think I've ever sent you a message. So she sends me. This was the first statement, the first time we entered the house from our honeymoon. I remember I told her, I am not Jesus, neither am I his brother, neither am I anybody else close to those Trinity guys. So I'm a human being who does not move around with a microscope or an organ scanner that gets to see that you're angry with me, your heart is dissatisfied with me, and all those things. So whatever you feel, until you tell them to me, I'll never know. if I come back from work and I find you angry about something that I probably said on radio or whatever it is, or any other place, whichever it is way, I would just look at you angry and I feel like you just don't want to say hi to me. And I would sit, I would watch a movie, or I would go to bed and I sleep, and I won't bother you. So until you tell me what exactly is the problem, then I'll know. And then how you communicate it to me, be very civil, madam. Please tell me you did A, B, C, D. You don't have to raise your voice. So she came up with an idea that she just sends me a text. Like, hey, I think I can't sleep without telling you this off my chest. Blah, 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 blah. And then normally she sends it when she has gone to bed. And then I am in the sitting room probably catching a match of whatever it is or a movie. And then the moment I read the message, I'm like, I think this is time to go to bed. So the moment I read it, I just walk to the bedroom and I sleep. And that's it. So we don't even talk about it because I know I won't do it again. So right? Is that the same? Yeah. So yeah,
she
again re-echoes it again, blah blah blah. But I already know the memo, so we are good to go. We are good to go to the next step. So there is nothing like being angry at each other or whatever it is. Yeah. So
okay. When we are apart, what do you miss most about me?
Your clinginess. Yeah, you clingy. Oh my god. You're always in my space. Always. Yeah. So like we have a serious chairs, but she always wants to be here. And now it is triple with a Naya crown. Oh my goodness. So these two girls are attention seekers. So I miss the attention. So I miss the attention seeking beat.
So you say you like it?
No, I okay. Yeah.
Because you miss it.
No, you can. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I do miss it.
But Anaya can squeeze herself. She's like, Mommy, why are you cuddling with Daddy? She'll come and squeeze until I'm like, you know what? Let me move away.
Yeah. So they are always how I pray that I have a boy next because I can't afford 2 women, 3 women in that same room. No, won't be able to can. All right. How can we consistently show gratitude and appreciation to each other? I think you do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that all the time.
I'm always appreciating you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I do too as well. Do I?
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. And I think it's important in a relationship to appreciate each other.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just makes the other person feel seen.
And then you've taught Anaya to do that as well. Like if when we eat out on weekends, when we eat out, she keeps saying, Daddy, thank you for the food. Yeah. And then, whatever you buy for her, she keeps saying, thank you, Daddy, for this, thank you, this. So I also want to say thank you for training that little girl to be very appreciative of the things because she just keeps saying that. So yeah. And she keeps account of everything I think we do for her.
Oh my goodness. And she's just an amazing little girl.
Yeah.
What would a day of completely spoiling me look like? And may this day come to pass.
Spoiling you or spoiling me?
You spoiling me.
Wait, and may that day completely come to pass?
I'm saying may that day come to pass.
I don't know.
The disappointment.
Yeah, I know. But you know me. I'm not big on some of those things, but I try as much as I could. But I think I better not preempt it because if I say to you now, it will feel like you
have to
know.
do it.
No, you already know what I want to do. Yes. Yeah, but I have things in my head. Yeah, I have things in my head.
Okay, may you do them.
They may. Yeah, I have things in my head going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have things going on in my head. All right. How have I changed since we first met? What hasn't changed at all about me at all?
What hasn't changed at all?
Yeah, how have I changed since we first met?
You become a person who can lean towards, for example, like how you love white, everything white. You're able to change your mind and be like, you know what, my wife has said no white couches, no white couches. So you were able to change.
Painfully.
Yeah, painfully, but you're able to change and understand. Because me in my mind, I was like, why should we have white things when we have kids? They're going to come and mess the chairs up, put food, I don't know what.
And then guess
No.
what? In my mind was I didn't care. I would still have that white. It could still be cleaned. If it got messed up completely, we could still buy another one.
Yeah.
And then for me, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about what I like to see around me. So for me, yeah.
It is
But
different. Yeah.
But I'm soon finishing my main calf.
And what was the second part?
The second is that what hasn't changed at all about me?
Your boldness. You are so bold. Like, and I love that you're bold.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it gives us a balance of me when I'm like, why did this person not be honest? And for you,
welcome, ta-da.
yeah,
Surprise us how the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how would you answer that question?
How have I changed since we first met? I think you stayed true to yourself. You stayed true. You stayed who you are. From the girl that I met then to the one that is there now. What hasn't changed at all? The fact that you don't tell lies. I thought you'd lie a little bit. You would be less honest. Yeah, I think you have not changed at all, and then to me, it's fascinating.
Okay.
Yeah. So even my bad manners have not even rubbed on you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a great balance. Anyways. Thank you, my husband.
And you've become less talkative.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are more talkative. I was the quiet one. So now we can get quiet together in that house. But
and it's okay. By the way,
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like, I got so used to it. I feel like we don't have to always talk to somebody all the time. And I got to understand that you've been... I got to understand that he's been working the whole day talking to people and whatnot. So as long as he comes back home, for me, I'm happy. As long as he comes back home, we're in our space, quiet, having a little bit of conversation for like 30 minutes. And we just chill, have our tea, cuddle. I am good to go.
Say
So
peace,
I
right
really
here.
changed because I used to be so hyper and jumpy before getting married, but somehow
and one of the reasons as to why actually I married you is because you didn't see me as a problem. Like most people that would have space would access my small space would find me weird.
Yeah.
Because they thought I would still be the more talkative person they are used to, and yet off camera, off radio, I actually very, very quiet. Yeah. So they would ask me, am I boring you? Am I this? Am I this? Am I the problem? So for you, you didn't have a problem with that. You would talk, and I'll listen. And then that was it. So for you weren't bothered as long as I was there.
For me, as long as you're home and we're chilling and enjoying our time with our little girl, like I'm good to go. I've listened to you on radio. I know. Have you had a good day? Okay. Did anything stress you?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Good to go.
Good.
Let's just enjoy.
My answers are always okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Every question. Okay, good.
And life moves on.
Yes.
So thank you for coming again.
You're welcome. We should, if they want us to give them part 3, you could let us know. We
Let
could
us know
just
in the comment section.
yes, below, and subscribe to this channel, and then so that you can actually get the next episode. It's coming. We still do more of these questions. I want to show them all these questions. We want to do them and then finish them. Yeah, with you guys. So, and if you're a couple one more time again, I'll definitely say that come and find a way of getting this
On
one
the
here.
Bell Beauty
On
app.
the Bell Beauty app, they're there. Download the app and then be able to order for it. It will definitely come through. It has all these questions. Some of you, your relationships drifting away. But I know for a fact that some of these questions will actually get you to ask and then, think through some of the things that you used to do, where you've come from, because it captures where you come from, where you're going, and where you're at in your marriage right now. So to all of you that are watching, thank you very much. Like again, I said, subscribe to this channel. This is the only channel be at with this girl doing our thing. Other than that, God bless you all. Huh?
God bless you, and thank you for tuning in. Till next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.